Page 365, number 12. Y minus 2x equals negative 6, and 2y minus x equals 5. These two equations have to be combined in some way so that either the y disappears or the x disappears. Well, if you add them together, you get 3y minus 3x equals negative 1, and that's not going to do anything because nothing disappears. So we need to find that magic number to multiply by so that one of these equations gets itself into a position so that it can be combined with the other to disappear. Yes, Alicia? Negative 2. Which one would you multiply by negative 2? The top or the bottom?
The bottom.
The bottom, right? Because she notices this is negative 2x. If that negative 2 gets multiplied by that negative, you'll get plus 2x, and they'll cancel. So in red, we're going to write negative 2. You have to go ahead and multiply each one of the elements of the equation. And then we're going to rewrite it over here. That's why we have those red arrows. And we're going to end up with minus 4y plus 2x. You got to be a little quick and nifty with all the negatives. So you got to really master those skills.
Negative or negative?
Equals negative 10. And on the top, you get y minus 2x. You see, it stays the same. The top one stays the same. Y minus 2x equals negative 6. Y minus 2x equals negative 6.
I'll edit it for you.
All right, y minus 2x equals negative 6. On the top, all we did was rewrite this, and then negative 4y plus 2x equals negative 10. Now we're in a position to add them together, and things are going to cancel. Things are going to happen quite quickly. Y minus 4y equals? Negative 3y. Good. And negative 2x plus 2x equals? 0. They cancel. So we end up with negative 16 here. That's right. Negative 16. Then you divide by negative 3. Good job. Then we get, that's right, you get x equals 6, or y equals 16 over 3. So y equals 16 over 3. And then that's a fraction, which again, we know how to deal with that. That gets plugged back into either of the equations. I would pick this one with smaller, with smaller terms, so you don't have to deal with multiplying fractions. So I would put this one back into y minus 2x equals negative 6. Just write y minus 2x equals negative 6. And then we're going to put the 16 over 3 in for y, so we'll get 16 over 3 minus 2x equals negative 6. And we're going to have to subtract 16 over 3 on both sides. That means we've got to deal with a fraction. Negative 6 minus 16 over 3. We're going to have to convert the negative 6 into something with a 3 over it. 3 under it. So we get negative 2x equals, now negative 6 will be negative 18 over 3 minus 16 over 3. And now the reason we chose negative 18 over 3 is because 6 over 1, when you multiply top and bottom by, I'll do it on the side, 6 over 1 times 3 on the top and times 3 on the bottom equals 18 over 3. And that's what we use here to solve this problem. So negative 2x equals negative 34 over 3. And then we divide both sides by negative 2. And that's the same thing as multiplying, okay, by negative a half, right? And we end up with, well, you can cancel the 34 and the 2 goes into 17 times, right? That's right. And we get positive 17 over 3 as our x value. And those are, now our solution, therefore, to this question is, what is the point of solution? The point of intersection of these two lines is what? And somebody else, Jazzy, do you know? We've got our x and we've got our y. So what's the place where these two lines cross? How about Omave?
How about me?
What about you? Where are the x and y coordinates?
X and y coordinates are exactly where they are in the equation.
Yeah, so where are they? Good answer.
The 17 over 3.
That's right. That's right. 17 over 3 and 16 over 3. And put that in a big box, and we'll go from there. 17 over 3 is our x, and 16 over 3 is our y value. And just circle them or box them or whatever. And there it is. Questions, Aaron?
Yeah, I multiplied negative 2, but I got a completely different answer.
You got a different answer?
Completely wrong. But
yeah.
Multiply negative 2 by the top equation, so you have negative 2y.
Oh, okay. You up here?
Yeah, so you have negative 2y plus 2x equals.
That would have worked, but you would have negative 2y plus 4x. That's probably where you,
Right, the
so
formula I did
if
that.
he went ahead, Aaron went ahead and multiplied by negative 2 on the top, so you get negative 2y plus 4x equals 12. So, and you got, you
Not
should,
equals 17 over 3.
you didn't get the same answer? You have to go back and look at your math. Sometimes you might have done the right thing, but you might have messed up somewhere along the way with the fractions. Any other
Do
questions?
either equation by
You can do it either way. You did fine, except maybe somewhere along the way your arithmetic was wrong.
Okay.
Any other questions on this question? Dina, do you have any questions? Nope. Anybody else?
No.
All right.